AM 560. The Answer.
So for 1 year, people making millions of dollars would still receive these COVID-era subsidies?
The bottom line is the senator from Ohio ignores that 99% of people, you want to hurt people making $10,000, $50,000, $90,000 and hold this up? We can fix what the gentleman said in a negotiation, but don't have people who are every day being hurt by paying thousands of dollars more that they can't afford. I know.
If you can't afford it, you shouldn't do it. The greatest example of policy fascism in the country's recent history. The only other one is Social Security, and that sucks too, riddled in fraud and failure, redistribution and communism. Corey Woodlawn.
Hey, Shaun, thanks for taking the call. You know, I listened Friday. I was literally screaming into the phone. I mean, I commend you. You have so much poise. I just don't. This country has been
hold on a minute. Wait, I want you to stop because we're going to have to cut that out, Squirrel. I'd like that as a sound pipe. That's the first time I've ever heard that in my entire life, Corey. Thank you, though. Shoot.
These people think that banking is healthcare. That's not healthcare. You're giving cash to a bank. That is not healthcare. Take care of yourself. Take care of your family. The earnings is on you. It's not on an entity or an insurance company. It's on you. Get up in the morning, work out, exercise, eat right, but take care of yourself.
It's got the perfect scam, right? Fear, obligation, and guilt. It's all it needs. And it's our fault because there is no such thing as healthcare. It's death management. What we're really talking about is death management. And if you are going to take from the decent and give to the indecent, you have a problem on your hands in the baseline. And that's what we're really mitigating. We're really negotiating why you should take from everybody else and give to this the sucking sound, of which 80% to 75% are self-induced drug addicts and lowlifes. Sorry, but that's the case. And you know, the other side of the coin, Corey, is that they've sold you this idea that they can fix it. They can deliver utopia. And the fact of the matter is, since Obamacare has been implemented, it's not only the insane cost and the failure of it, the life expectancy of Americans has dropped 7 years.
Oh, yeah.
7 years. That's insane. That's insane.
Keep teaching
so it's
us,
telling
Shaun.
you.
Keep teaching us.
Thank you. What it's delivering sucks. Well, congratulations. You wanted single payer. You wanted European health care. You got it. Greg LaGrange.
Hey, Shaun, can you hear me?
Yes.
Well, here's the thing. First of all, with that reporter that was dealing with Hakeem Jeffries, why these guys don't push back and say, why do you have homonyms? Why do you have to insult the man? Just answer the question. Get aggressive with these clowns. They think they run the world. They don't. You run the world. They're the press. They represent us. Ask the question, follow up, and push back. Second of all, ACA, the subsidies, raising the subsidies. You know why? A lot of different reasons why. Illustrated in an article by Alicia Finley last week in the Wall Street Journal about how Rahm Emanuel in maybe 2016 pushed off the Chicago healthcare burden onto the ACA. Now, why would he do that? Well, he would do it for one specific reason. If he could get away with it, if the unions were cool with it, first of all, some balked and some weren't happy. But why not push it off on the federal taxpayer? You push off everything else. $38 trillion now, Shaun. $38 trillion. $37 trillion on August 12th. $38 trillion now in debt for this country.
All that we have to do.
Go.
You and I were lucky enough to always push back against this. For 15 years, we've been pushing back against it. In that 15 years, you have done something that no enemy of our country could have done. You've bankrupted us. And you fraud the jobs. You fraud the data. When I look at these screens and you see that there's 148 million Americans not working. And you look at, we have now, the other thing that Obama did, we have grown the people who gain their sustenance, who are government workers in one form or another, to over 23 million people. That's not the case before Obama. He expanded bureaucracies. He expanded the hand of government. He practiced that kind of fascism that could have never passed on its own. He lied. I played that clip. You're going to do this. It's going to be great. It's just tweak. It didn't matter that he lied. It still doesn't. And now they're going to try to hoist Obamacare on the opposition. It's amazing what we're watching. And who's going to defend us, Greg, when 45 million Americans can't read? Do you know what that means?
Shaun.
That means they don't care.
Shaun, you know what else is funny? I find it very ironic that now Bill Gates is pulling back on the climate change thing.
Oh.
I wonder if it has anything to do with all the energy he's going to need for his former company to produce all this power for AI. These guys, you can see them coming a mile away.
Yeah.
They're charlatans and they're frauds. And when they find one hustle doesn't work, they always go to another hustle.
There's a word for that.
Now.
Back in the 19th century, it was very big. It should become big again. It's called scallywag. Thank you very much. Rat scallywags. Jerry in Norwich. I hope I can answer you, Jerry.
Hi, Shaun. Thanks for taking my call, buddy. Real
Sure.
quick shout out to my buddy Mike and everybody down there at Cinespace. I want to talk about the filibuster. Okay.
Yeah.
Back in the day, Harry Reid changed it when that guy Brown won Ted Kennedy's seat, and they changed it to a simple majority. Now, that's, I believe, is what Trump wants to do. Can the Republicans do that, get everything that they want passed, and then change it back to 60?
Yes, or they could just leave it. You just leave it and
you
run
don't
on
want
it.
to you don't want to give the Democrats that power, so you want to make it 60.
Let me tell you something. They're going to take it, Jared. And I'm going to. Here's Carville. You remember Carville? He looks like the skeleton and the preacher from Poltergeist. Yeah, Jagbag. Here he is.
I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. A Democrat is going to be elected in 2028. You know that. I know that. It's going to be a Democratic House. It's going to be a Democratic Senate. The Democratic president is going to announce a special transition advisory committee on the reform of the Supreme Court, that we could have our third branch of government has lost the faith and trust of the American people, and his president are going to do everything along. He's going to appoint a blue ribbon, maybe Judge Ludick and the dean of the, just the usual fucking suspects, all right? And they're going to recommend that the number of Supreme Court justices go from 9 to 13.
Like
That's going to happen, people. That's going to happen to you. They're going to win. They're going to do some blue ribbon panel of distinguished jurists, and they are going to recommend 13, and a Democratic Senate and House are going to pass it.
There it is.
And the Democratic president is going to sign it because they have to do an intervention so we can have a Supreme Court that the American people trust again. So just keep that in the back of your mind. And
So they're going to do it the way Harry Reid did it. He also consulted Harry Reid on the filibuster.
For a simple majority.
Listen to me. You and I are lucky enough to grow up with smart people and live life the way it's supposed to be through experience. If somebody tells you they're going to punch you in the face, do you wait for him to do it?
I sure do.
You do? I never do. You say you're going to punch me in the face, you're going to be spitting teeth before I mess my hair. Thank you, Jerry. You hit first. Especially when someone is threatening you. They're threatening you. 312-642-5600.
Make money, smoke cigars, and live free on the Shaun Thompson Show on AM 560. The Answer.